Live from Mount Pleasant's own, this is New Central 34 at 5.
Good evening and welcome to New Central 34. I'm Carly Powell.
And I'm Alex Decker. The bill to protect religious freedom with medical insurance and care has been introduced to the state legislature. The bill would let a person deny certain health care services without facing penalties. Senator John Molinaire introduced the bill in Lansing, saying, quote, "One of Americans' founding principles is religious freedom, rooted in the core belief that the federal government does not have the power to infringe upon your religious convictions. Religious liberty is the reason many families came to America, and this is about protecting that deeply held principle in Michigan." The bill will also protect those who propose scientific research based on their religious convictions.
Country singer Rodney Atkins is still set to perform at CMU after allegations of trying to smother his wife have been dropped. The CMU program board confirmed the concert is still in place for March 15th. Matthew Perry, the culture chair of the board, says since the contract is signed, they can't cancel the performance. He's confident students will still attend the concert if they are true fans. This sentiment rang true for some students.
With the allegations, I'm still going to go to the Rodney Atkins concert, but it definitely has changed my view of him as a person, but I still enjoy his music and stuff.
However, this is not the case for every student. Some have been expressing negative opinions about the concert and the allegations against Atkins on the program board's Facebook page. But when they returned to read their comments, they found the post had been deleted. Students are curious as to why the program board is removing them, feeling they have a right to state their opinion on a local issue.
We live in the United States, which means that we have a democracy and people are supposed to be able to share their opinions, especially on the internet. The fact that they're trying to censor those or take down anything negative, it's one thing to take down something like a hit list or a death threat, but to take out an opinion of someone that might be negative is just completely unconstitutional and wrong.
About the Facebook page, Perry said he did not know about the omissions, as he personally does not oversee the page. The board's Facebook page administrator was unavailable for comment. Bipartisan lawmakers are working alongside animal advocates to crack down on Michigan puppy mills. The Puppy Protection Act would regulate large-scale commercial breeders and put into place minimum standards for dogs. While Michigan currently has no regulations for large-scale breeders, the act would make sure the dogs have adequate food, shelter, water, and veterinary care. The act will prevent puppy mills where mass breeding keeps animals in deplorable conditions. The Isabella County Humane Society says the new regulation will force them to be more selective of the puppies they bring into the shelter.
Absolutely affect us with the amount of dogs coming through the door. We need to have strict regulations on large-scale breeders in this area, and I think anyone who questions that needs to go into their local shelter for a day or two and understand the amount of animals coming through our doors. People have the best of intentions in adopting an animal, but we just have more animals than we do adopters.
Left or right? A cold murder case from 2003 has finally been solved. Linda Gibson's body was found stabbed and badly beaten in a Kalamazoo industrial area in 2003. No killer was identified until police arrested 35-year-old Basham Sugrim last May for beating his 11-year-old daughter. Sugrim's wife told authorities he had confessed to killing Gibson but threatened to hurt her and their children if she went to the police. Sugrim could face a mandatory sentence of life in prison without parole when his official sentencing takes place on April 9th. And a train car accident killed an Eaton County man. The Amtrak train was near Lansing last night on its route from Chicago to Port Huron when authorities say the train hit the car and killed the passenger inside. Eaton County police say no one was hurt in the train.
A former Michigan Department of State employee faces up to 10 years in prison for embezzlement charges. 34-year-old Conchithia Kelly of Warren has been accused of stealing nearly $19,000 from a Clinton Township Secretary of State. Kelly's job at the Secretary of State was to verify cash paid by customers and make sure it was securely transported. A preliminary exam has been scheduled for February 29th. Thanks for tuning in to New Central 34. Once again, I'm Carly Powell.
And I'm Alex Decker. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a nice night.